番組の途中ですが、ここで臨時ニュースを申し上げます。つい先ほど、東京湾に女子高生が何これ巨大女子高生が出現し、都内に向かっているそうです。
静かにして。皆様、失礼いたしました。私どももあまりのことに驚き、慌てています。
はい、下井です。都内のあらゆる道路でご覧のような混乱が起きています。しかし、皆さん、この映像は特撮でも SFX でもマジックでもありません。紛れもない真実なのです。巨大な女子高生です。ルーズソックスです。それに、異様に短いスカート。女子高生そのものです。
テストはどこの学校なのか、我々はあらゆる手を使ってただいま調査を行っております。
そんでそいつがさ、くそ、また髪のせいでほら見えた。
もしもし？今？渋谷。うん、わかった。じゃあそこで待ってるね。
さすが渋谷。
もしもし？遅い。ダメだったの？
I was lost in a world, just a tiny little soul. But then she came around, made me feel so whole. Her smile like the sun shining bright in the sky. With every step she took, I couldn't help but sigh. She's towering high, but she's gentle and sweet. In a giantess's arms, I'm feeling complete. I fell in love with a giantess so divine. In her embrace I found my place, it's all mine. No one can tell me it's just fantasy. With her by my side, it's a love like a spree. We danced in the clouds, her laughter like a dream. In a world of our own, nothing's quite what it seems. With her heart as my home, I've never been so free. Together we're unstoppable, just her and me. She's towering high, but she's gentle and sweet. In a giantess's arms, I'm feeling complete. I fell in love with a giantess so divine. In her embrace I found my place, it's all mine. No one can tell me it's just fantasy. With her by my side, it's a love like a spree. We dance in the clouds, her laughter like a dream. In a world of our own, nothing's quite what it seems. With her heart as my home, I've never been so free. Together we're unstoppable, just her and me. Through valleys and mountains we'll conquer the night. With my giantess love, everything feels right. I fell in love with the giantess so divine. In her embrace I found my place, it's all mine. No one can tell me it's just fantasy. With her by my side, it's a love like a spree. Hand in hand we'll rise, no need for disguise. Just a boy and his giant under endless skies.
So the anime that you saw is related to Giantess because there is a Giantess student. Please, if you're watching this video, make sure you subscribe. So if you subscribe, I will know that, okay, you're a big fan of Giantess, and I'll call you a Giantess fan or a Giantess enthusiast. Yes. So this YouTube channel is based on Giantess. By the way, if you're not know, my name is Michael Rishatsik. I base on reacting to movies reaction and also animation. And now I'm based sometimes reacting to music videos, but it has to have Giantess in it because I'm a big fan of Giantess. So yes, this YouTube channel is based on reaction to movies, but animation which has Giantess characters, because we tend to react to these characters and we tend to embrace, because we need to know the story of these characters, like what made them giantess, or maybe they were born giantess, or maybe they had a condition that made them become the giantess. That's why you can see a lot of movies, some of the movies are related to giantess. Like you can see, we recently started reacting to 7 Deadly Sins as season 3, because season 2 and season 1 I already watched it off camera. So I think if you want me to do a recap video, I'll do it. So we started reacting to season 3 of 7 Deadly Sins. And by the way, if you don't know that, you're gonna find it. Maybe watch at your own time, or maybe go in Netflix and find it, and you're gonna find it. That is weird. Yeah. So yes, so we started reacting to that anime because there's giantess in it, and also a great story, because we didn't know, like, there's a lot of things happen. There's a different clan, there's giant clan in the 7 Deadly Sin anime. And also you can see we recently started reacting to Attack on Titans. There's a giantess, there's not giantess but giant colossal people who eats humans. So that is a vore, and that is weird, because the aim of just doing this kind of reaction first is to get the story, what made those people to become giant or giantess, maybe what made that, what made them to escalate to that position, you see. And also we started reacting to different movies which are based on giantess, but we're not just based on just reacting to giantess, because we can't do it forever. As you can see, recently we reacted to John Wick 3, chapter 3, and people are great because they love that. It's okay. The aim of this, like the aim of just making just giantess movie reaction, it's not based on just getting the views. It's just me appreciating the giantess characters in different movies, and also giantess characters in different animation, because some of the people neglect this kind of characters, or maybe they don't tend to do a reaction to this kind of niche. And I, as a big fan of Giantess, so I took a responsibility upon myself to embrace the movies and animation which are based on a giantess theme, because I am a giantess fan and we need to embrace this shit. It doesn't mean like if I'm a big fan of giantess, it's like I'm a simp. No, it's because I'm a giantess enthusiast. I like these characters. Why? Because they have power, right? They have ginormous size and they have strength. You see? Don't worry. When I say strength, I recently reacted to a Netflix movie called The Tall Girl Who Was Bullied because he was tall and she was so insecure. The hell? Dude, you're tall. You have height. And you have kind of like strength. And people who are bullying you are normal short? Really? That doesn't make sense. But hey, don't know. So yeah, that is my own opinions. We tend to love Giantess. That's why we are reacting to movies. I know one of the person commented like, hey, you react to Giantess because you want to get the views, or you want people to click on your videos. Dude, have you seen the first video I posted in this YouTube channel? Have you seen the first video I posted in this YouTube channel? Like the first video ever after I created this YouTube channel? It's based on like giantess who exist on planet Earth. It means we started this shit from day one because we are true fans of giantess. We started with until now we have almost like 250 videos. And the channel is like a year old because we started it last year. May, I think May or June. We started, our first video was based on Giant. We started that journey of reacting to Giantess animation, small cartoons, 2 minute cartoons. We started that early because we are a big fan of Giantess. We're not fan of like we don't do shit to get views. We tend to embrace the characters. We started this shit. All the views that you're seeing are based on Giantess. We tend to scoop, we tend to buy, we tend to rent movies, do reaction to those movies which are related to Giantess. As you can see, we related to different movies. We rented this movie called a lot of movies we paid to just get that access to watch those movies. We paid some of Amazon Prime